All right, ready to dive deep. Today, it's all about getting stronger and more resilient. We're looking at excerpts from Say No.
Which translates to the pasted text.
Right, thanks for that. And wow, this thing is dense, huh? So much to
It
unpack.
really is like a guidebook for the mind.
It offers 69 methods for boosting your psychological stability.
69.
That's a lot to take in.
It can feel a little overwhelming, yeah.
That's where we come in, I guess,
Yeah,
to help sort through it all.
exactly. We've gone through it all and, well, pulled out some of the the most intriguing things, the things we thought would be most useful for our listeners.
So like we're at a buffet, a mental wellness buffet, and we're helping you choose the
Most nourishing dishes.
yeah, perfect analogy. And like any good meal, we got to start with the foundation.
Right. And I think that's where mindfulness and meditation come in.
Okay, so full disclosure, I've always been a bit skeptical. It all sounds a little, a little woo-woo to me.
I get that. But it can be really impactful.
Really?
Yeah. Think of mindfulness as uh, like hitting the pause button on your mind, just noticing what's happening. Your breath, your senses, what you're thinking.
Okay. But how does that translate to actual stability?
Well, when you're grounded in the present, anxieties about the future or, regrets about the past have less power over you.
Hmm, that's interesting.
It's like training your mind to stay calm and focused. And the techniques are really simple, like take deep breathing. You can do that anywhere, anytime.
So picture this, you're stuck in traffic. Instead of getting all stressed out, you just what? You just
Breathe.
exactly. Or let's say you're feeling super overwhelmed at work.
A few mindful breaths, yeah, they can really help you regain your composure.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here. All right, so we've got our mindfulness foundation. What's next?
Well, this guide really stresses the importance of setting healthy boundaries.
Boundaries, not just about saying no, is it?
Well, it's a big part of it, yeah.
I gotta admit, I struggle with saying no. Always feel bad letting people down.
I think a lot of people do. But think of it this way. When you say yes to everything, you're saying no to, well, to yourself.
To my own well-being.
Exactly. Boundaries are about protecting yourself, your time, your energy.
So it's not selfish, it's self-preservation.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that you have limits and that it's okay to prioritize your own needs.
I can see how this all ties into stability. If you're always overextending yourself, you're
You're going to feel out of control.
right. But boundaries, they help you create a sense of order.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sold on boundaries. What else do we got?
Well, next up is a technique that helps you literally rewire your brain for resilience, that is. It's called cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT.
CBT. I hear that term thrown around a lot, but I'm not really sure what it actually, entails.
Okay, well, let's put it this way. If our brains are like gardens, CBT gives you the tools to weed out the negative thoughts.
Okay, that's a good analogy. So how do we actually weed out those thoughts?
CBT helps you identify the patterns, the ones that are making you stressed or anxious or bringing you down.
So it's not about pretending that everything's perfect?
No, no, it's about changing how you react,
How you react to challenges.
right? One of the main tools is journaling. You can track your thoughts and start to see patterns.
So for example, if I'm constantly worrying about, not being good enough at work.
A CBT therapist might have you keep a thought record. So you write down the situation, the negative thought, and how it made you feel.
Interesting.
And you challenge that thought. Ask yourself if it's even true. Is there another way to look at the situation?
So you're basically changing the script in your head.
You got it.
All right, I'm starting to see how powerful this could be. So we've got mindfulness, boundaries, CBT. What else is on this mental wellness menu?
The pasted text really emphasizes the mind-body connection.
Oh, you mean like,
Exercise and diet.
come on, are you telling me that exercise can actually make me happier?
It sounds too simple, I know, but there's science behind it. When you exercise, your body releases endorphin,
Endorphins, right? Those are the
the mood booster.
mood boosters.
Yeah.
But does it have to be like intense workouts?
Nope. Even just a quick walk can make a difference.
All right, you've convinced me. I'm going for a walk. What about the diet part?
It's all about making choices that nourish your brain. Think of it as fuel. A balanced diet can really impact your mood and energy levels.
So instead of reaching for the sugary snacks when I'm stressed.
Maybe grab an apple and go for that walk.
Okay, I like it. Small changes, right? But let's face it, even with all the best strategies, life can still be tough.
That's where the next element comes in. Support networks.
You mean having people I can talk to?
Yes, but it's more than just venting. It's about having people you can rely on.
So, friends, family.
A therapist, even.
This guide actually says emotional support and healthy social connections are foundational for mental well-being.
It really is true. Think about it. Who are your go-to people? Who can you always count on?
Okay, I'm getting the message. We're not meant to go it alone. So we've covered mindfulness, boundaries, CBT, mind-body connection, and support networks.
And we're just getting started. Remember, there are 64 more methods to explore.
64 more. Wow. Okay, buckle up, everyone. This is going to be a deep dive. Okay, we're back, ready to uncover more from the pasted text. We've got 64 more methods to go. What's next on this mental wellness adventure?
Well, one thing that really stood out to me was the idea of setting goals and managing your time.
Wait, hold on. How does having a schedule make me more relaxed? Isn't it the opposite?
Well, you know those times when you feel totally overwhelmed?
Oh, yeah.
It's often because you got so much, swirling around up there.
Like a mental to-do list a mile long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you set clear goals and you break them down into smaller steps,
It creates a sense of order.
yes, it's like you've got a roadmap for your day.
So instead of feeling like I'm drowning in tasks,
You just focus on that next step.
right, and you get that sense of accomplishment as you check things off.
And that can actually boost your motivation.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this all fits into stability.
It's about feeling in control.
Yeah, yeah, like you're the captain of your own ship or
Oh,
something.
exactly. The guide also talks about relaxation techniques.
Ooh, yes. Relaxation techniques. Tell me more about those.
Well, there's a whole chapter dedicated to it. Talk about visualization, guided imagery, even aromatherapy.
I've tried visualization before, but I could never really picture things clearly.
It can take practice. They recommend starting simple, like imagine a peaceful place.
Like a beach.
Yeah, a beach or a forest. Focus on the details. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell?
It's like a mental escape.
Exactly. And these techniques aren't just for when you're, already stressed.
You can use them every day.
Yeah, to prevent that buildup of tension. Okay, so what else? Let me see. Oh, this is a good one. The power of gratitude and positivity.
I've heard about gratitude journals, but I always felt a bit silly doing it.
It's not about pretending everything's perfect, right?
Yeah.
It's about training your brain to focus on the good stuff,
Even when things are tough.
especially when things are tough. Our brains tend to, cling to negative experiences,
So it's about consciously shifting your focus.
to what's going around.
Yeah, okay. I can see how that would be helpful. What else? What else is
Oh,
there?
this is a big one. Sleep.
Sleep. Don't get enough of it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We tend to treat it as a luxury, but this guide stresses that it's essential, for emotional regulation, for your brain to function properly.
So it's not just about the quantity.
It's about quality too, dimming the lights, putting away those screens, having a relaxing bedtime routine.
Okay, you've convinced me. Sleep is now my top priority.
Good. And here's another important point. They talk about seeking professional help.
You mean like going to therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just need, a little extra support.
I think there's still a stigma around that, though.
There is, but the guide really emphasizes that it's a sign of strength.
Not weakness.
Right.
Okay, wow. We're not even halfway through, and I feel like I've learned so much already.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. But it's all so helpful. All right, bring on the next batch of strategies. What do we got?
Well, next up is emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence. That sounds kind of like a superpower.
It kind of is. It's about understanding and managing your emotions.
And other people's emotions.
Yeah, so you can communicate better, build stronger relationships.
Okay, but how do you actually develop emotional intelligence?
They break it down into five components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills.
So knowing yourself, controlling your impulses, staying motivated,
Yeah.
understanding others, and being good with people.
You got it. And the cool thing is, these are all skills that you can learn and improve over time.
Okay, I like that.
Imagine being able to, handle conflict calmly, really
Yeah.
connect with the people in your life.
Yeah, that would be amazing. What else is there?
Well, they also talk about engaging in hobbies and creative activities.
Okay, now we're talking. This is the fun stuff.
It is. It's about finding things that bring you joy.
Painting, writing, music, all that good stuff.
Exactly. And it's not just about um, relaxing.
It can boost your self-esteem.
It can and help you connect with your passions.
Okay, so it's a win-win.
It is. Oh, and here's another important concept. They call it the growth mindset.
Growth mindset. Isn't that about seeing challenges as opportunities?
Exactly. It's about embracing the journey of, of always learning and growing.
So even when you mess up.
You can ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How can I do better next time?
Okay, I like that. It's about turning those failures into fuel.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm definitely on board with the growth mindset. What else?
This one's really important. Practicing self-compassion.
Self-compassion.
It means treating yourself with kindness.
Oh, I definitely need to work on that.
I think a lot of us are harsher on ourselves than we would be on a friend.
Yeah, that's true.
So why not extend that same kindness to yourself?
Okay, I'm gonna try to be more mindful of my self-talk. Anything else?
This one's particularly relevant these days. Limiting your exposure to negative media.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. So easy to get sucked in.
It's like we're constantly bombarded with bad news.
And it takes a toll, doesn't it? So it's not about avoiding the news completely, but about being more mindful.
Exactly.
All right, mental note. Curate my news feed.
Okay, I feel like my mental toolkit is getting pretty full.
We're just getting started.
Oh, right. We've still got a ton more to cover.
We do, but first let's take a quick break.
Okay, we're back for more from the pasted text.
We're over halfway through these 69 methods, and I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I can actually use this stuff to build a more stable and resilient me, you know?
That's the goal.
It is. So, what's next on our list?
Well, one thing that always stands out to me is journaling.
Journaling. Yeah, I've tried it. Sometimes it feels like I'm just complaining on paper, though.
Well, it's about going a little deeper than that, right? It's
Mm.
about asking yourself questions, exploring those thoughts and feelings.
Like, what kind of questions?
Well, you could ask yourself, what am I grateful for?
Hmm.
What challenges am I facing? And how am I dealing with them?
That's
You can even ask yourself about your dreams and aspirations,
Mhm.
and what steps you can take to achieve them.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a roadmap for your inner world.
Exactly. And speaking of worlds, the guide also talks about spending time in nature.
Oh, yes. I love that. There's just something about being outdoors that makes me feel
More grounded.
yeah, more grounded.
It's not just a feeling. Studies show that being in nature can actually lower your stress hormones.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Okay, well, next time I'm feeling stress, I'm heading for the nearest park.
That's a great idea. Okay, let's see. What else is there? Oh, this is a big one. Self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Does it have to be so serious?
I know. But think of it as making choices that support your long-term goals.
Even when it's hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So like instead of hitting snooze for the 10th time.
You get up and go for that run.
Right. Or instead of scrolling through social media, I actually read a book or something.
Exactly. You're taking control of your actions.
Oh, okay. I can
Yeah.
see how that would be empowering. What else?
They also talk about building a positive self-image.
Self-image? Oh, that's a tough one.
It is, but it's so important.
Hmm.
The way you see yourself, it shapes everything.
My thoughts, my behaviors, all of it.
All of it. So if you can focus on your strengths,
And not my weaknesses.
right, it can make a big difference.
Okay, so I need to celebrate those small wins more.
Exactly. Every step forward is a victory.
I like that. All right, what else is there?
Well, here's something we all need to get better at. Learning from our mistakes.
Oh, I'm terrible at that. I beat myself up,
Yeah, we all do. But what if instead of seeing them as failures,
We saw them as
as opportunities to learn and grow?
okay, that's a much better way to look at it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's about shifting that perspective.
Okay, so mistakes are inevitable. It's what we do with them that counts. All right, what's next on our list?
Finding balance between, work and your personal life.
Oh yeah, work-life balance. That's a constant struggle.
It is for a lot of us.
Yeah.
But the guide stresses that it's crucial for your well-being.
So it's about Setting boundaries.
Setting boundaries, prioritizing yourself, making sure you don't, burn yourself out.
Okay, so I need to actually take that vacation I keep putting off.
It sounds like a good idea.
It does. Okay, what
Oh,
else?
this is a good one. Practicing gratitude in your relationships.
Wait, didn't we already talk about gratitude?
We did. But here they're focusing on how it can strengthen your bonds with others.
So like expressing appreciation for the people in your life.
Exactly.
Okay, I can do that.
What else? They also talk about engaging in volunteer work, helping others.
Oh, I love that. Giving back to your community.
It's a great way to boost your mood,
Yeah.
and feel more connected.
So win-win. What else is there?
They also encourage you to embrace change.
Embrace change, but change is scary.
It can be, but it's also, inevitable.
That's true.
So instead of resisting it, why not try to approach it with curiosity?
Okay, I like that. Seeing it as a learning opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What else? What else is there?
Oh, and here's a simple one, but important. Staying hydrated.
Wait, are we talking about drinking enough water?
We are.
Really? That's on the list.
It is. Our physical health is it's so connected to our mental health.
So if I'm dehydrated, I might be more
More irritable, more prone to stress.
yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle right now.
Good.
All right, what else have we got?
Oh, this is a fun one. Celebrating small wins.
I love that. Tell me more.
It's about recognizing and appreciating those little victories.
So instead of waiting for, the big promotion or the dream
You
vacation
celebrate finishing a project.
or going to the gym.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. It's about focusing on the positive.
It is. Oh, and here's one that can be a little tricky. Understanding your triggers.
Triggers, like things that set me off.
Yes. It could be a person, a place, a situation.
Yeah.
The key is to become aware of them.
So you can manage them.
Exactly. So if you know that traffic always makes you angry,
I can have a plan like listening to music or something.
exactly, you're in control. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, creating a supportive environment.
A supportive environment. What does that mean exactly?
It's about being mindful of the energy you surround yourself with,
So like the people I spend time with.
the people, your home, your workspace. Even
Interesting. I've never really thought about it that way before.
it can make a big difference, though.
It can. Okay, what else?
This one's important for all of us. Learning conflict resolution skills.
Oh yeah, conflict. Can't live with it. Can't live without it, right?
That's right. But the guide emphasizes, learning how to handle conflict constructively.
So not just trying to win.
Exactly. It's about listening, understanding the other person's perspective.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely need to work on that. What else? What else is there?
And finally, they talk about setting and reevaluating your life goals.
Wait, didn't we already cover goals?
We did. But this is about the bigger picture, your long-term aspirations.
So like checking in with myself to see if if I'm still on the right path.
Exactly. Your goals might change over time, and that's okay.
Wow. We covered a lot today. 69 methods for enhancing your psychological stability. I feel like I've learned so much.
It's been a great discussion.
It really has. And
Yeah.
I'm realizing that it's not about doing everything perfectly.
Mhm.
It's about finding what works for you.
Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
journey.
It is. And I hope our listeners will join us on that journey, explore these methods, experiment, and see what works for you. And we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts on social media. Let us know what resonated with you. And until next time, keep diving deep.